Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for our random rant. And today's random rant is leaning towards people who are just like oblivious to the world around them and just ignorance on so many levels that they don't realize they're causing inconveniences for the rest of the people around them. So just finishing up my run. I was out here, I was walking out the last bit. After I run, I try and walk about the same, about 10% of what I run, I try and walk. So say I run 3 miles, I try and walk 0.3 to let my muscles kind of just slowly, not likely to cramp up that way. If I run, say 3 miles, and then I just go sit down, I'm likely to get a cramp in my legs and stuff. So I find that if I walk, it does better. So I'm just walking back here, enjoying the beautiful weather. It's gorgeous weather down here in Florida. Absolutely cannot be. It's like 72 degrees or some junk right now. It's absolutely stunning. So I look up behind me, so I'm coming down, and basically there's where I just finished my run, there's like every block, and then about what would have been an old block, so they closed them off like a sidewalk. So I just kind of jog up and down that a little bit. So it's about a 1/10 of a mile up to the main road, 1/10 mile down the sidewalk, 1/10 mile back up the main road, so on and so forth, as I work my way back down towards my house, and it all works out just fine. Well, I noticed there's a one of those like gray blue Denali pickup trucks that's driving along like a super low rate of speed across the main road from me, and there's a car behind him. It honked at him already. He moves. He was like just barely putting along. I was like, okay, whatever, weirdo. And I was going on down south on the other side of the main road. So when they got to the main road, the car that was behind him that honked at him went ahead and turned east or west. I don't remember what they turned. Don't matter. But the Denali then follows in behind me, and he's driving like super slow. And I'm walking here at like, I don't know, probably 18-minute mile. Like I'm not in a hurry. Like I'm just slowly walking, keeping blood flow through my legs so I don't cramp up. That's all I'm doing. So taking my time, 3 mile an hour max. Like I'm not going fast. And this dude is like barely going faster than me, which already is kind of feels weird. I'm like, whatever. So he goes on past me a little bit and just looks distraught. There's a car behind him, and then he decides at whatever last minute to turn into a driveway. But he only pulls like halfway in the driveway and throws his truck in reverse. The car that was behind him now is honking at him like, what the hell are you doing? You know, kind of thing. Actually, that's the blue truck right there behind me coming up that other side road. So yeah, but I was sitting there like, okay, no big deal. Just turn to the west. But yeah, that's the same idiot. But not the diesel, the Denali in front of it, gas powered. But again, holding up other vehicles behind him in the process. But he like pulls halfway into the driveway. The car that's now behind him, he sees the reverse lights coming on and honks his horn at him. And the guy pulls up like another foot and sits there, and the car goes around him. So the guy backs up and like almost hits me with his front fender. And I was like, what the fuck's this guy doing? Like as I was walking, so I'm walking on the left, I'm walking into traffic so I can see cars coming, because that's the safety thing you can do, is walk facing traffic. And I see stuff. He's like, when he's in the driveway, he's backing up, and the car honked at him. He rolls his window down. And I was like, what the hell? He pulls up back. He's like, as I was like walking by, he almost hits me with the fender. Then he decides like to back up. He pulls back in the driveway again behind me, which I don't like the truck being behind me like that. And then he backs up again onto the neighbor's yard, then pulls forward, almost hits the mailbox, then backs back out and continues going south. So you were already going south. You pulled into the driveway, got honked out by a car. You pulled back in the driveway, backed out, almost hit a mailbox, pulling forward, backed up, and then continued going south. Like, what the hell? So I asked the guy, I said, hey man, you all right? Are you having a medical issue or something? Like, is there something wrong? You have a stroke? Like, what's going on? You're driving right? He goes, well, is something wrong with you? And I go, no, nothing wrong with me, man. I'm fine. But you're over here driving very erratically. You've had multiple cars honking at you. You don't seem to notice as you're backing out this last time. So you did a U-turn and then went the same way you're going. He goes, I'm looking for something. I'm like, okay, is it your home? Because you need to go there because you're not capable of driving right now. Another car was coming before he even got there. It honked at him again. So now he's got 3 cars. This is all in the tune of like 6-7 minutes. He's had 3 cars honk at him now. And he's confused as all get out of why I'm asking him why he's not all right. And I'm like, he goes, what makes you think I'm not all right? I said, well, you're driving like a moron. Like, he tried to do a U-turn and then went the same way you're going and stuff. He goes, oh, so now I'm a moron. I said, I didn't say you're a moron. I said, you're driving like a moron. So maybe there's a medical issue. Maybe you're drunk. I don't know what your problem is. He goes, oh, where? He starts yelling and stuff, and then drives off at a high rate of speed, about 6 miles an hour. And then before he makes it in the block, which is about a half mile to the next stop sign, I hear a car honk, which I assume is probably honking at him, but it is what it is. And then just now, in the video, he went down the half mile, came back up on the other side street, then went the opposite direction on me. So don't have to worry about it, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow, hopefully never again. Hopefully I won't ever have another rant like this, but who knows. So be safe, pay attention with people out there, and sometimes you have to just deal with morons. But that's what we got for now. Thanks for watching.